15 hidden things found in logos.
5!
The FedEx shipping company has one of the world's best-known logos. Can you see the hidden image? If you didn't notice, take a look between the E and the X, where the negative space forms an arrow. The arrow is subtle, but once seen, it becomes hard not to focus on it. The logo's designer said in an interview, the logo could represent forward direction, speed, and precision. The design has won over 40 awards and is ranked as one of the best logos by Rolling Stone magazine. Baskin-Robbins is another interesting logo. It's the world's largest chain of ice cream specialty shops, best known for its 31 flavors. The company's blue and pink logo shows a large BR, which also doubles as the number 31. The 31 stands for trying a new ice cream flavor every day of the month. Do you think you can eat ice cream every day for a month straight? Cisco is an IT and networking company based out of San Francisco, which explains the name, but this is also referenced in the logo. The series of blue lines represents an electromagnet, but also symbolizes San Francisco's iconic Golden Gate Bridge.
4!
The logo for Beats by Dre is pretty simple. The letter B is inside a circle, followed by a brand name. The circle, however, isn't just a circle. It actually represents a person's head, and the B represents the brand's headphones. Another interesting logo is the United States Cyber Command. For a government organization as important as this, why wouldn't they have a deep hidden meaning in their logo? Most would probably not even notice it, but hidden in the golden ring is a code. And no, it's not just a bunch of random numbers. It was cracked by a threat researcher and turns out to be the MD5 hash of their mission statement. MD5 is a 128-bit cryptographic hash used to verify file integrity. But wait, there's also Wendy's. Founded by Dave Thomas, the Wendy's brand highlights a personal and home-cooked feeling. But just take a look at Wendy's collar. You might see the word Mom. Wendy's, named after Thomas's daughter, now has more than 6,500 restaurants worldwide. This is something you may not notice for years, but now that you know, it'll leave an imprint in your brain and you'll associate it with the brand forever.
3!
The Bronx Zoo is one of the largest metropolitan zoos in the world, and certainly the largest in the United States. This massive zoo is home to over 4,000 animals across 650 species, many of which are endangered or threatened. Their logo shows a pair of giraffes and a couple of birds. Because of its location in the Bronx, a borough of New York City, the negative space that the giraffe's legs create shows the city skyline. A great logo to represent an animal-centric establishment within a bustling city. Another interesting logo? Amazon's. I do love me some internet shopping. This popular e-commerce company leads the world in internet-based sales and market capitalization. Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon, chose the name because it was exotic and different. The Amazon River, its namesake, is the largest river in the world, and Bezos' vision was to make his company just as big. Also, starting with the letter A was in hopes that it would be more visible in an alphabetized list. In the logo, there's a curved arrow from the letter A to the letter Z, signifying that Amazon has whatever you would signifying that Amazon has whatever you'd ever want to buy, from A to Z. It also looks like a grin, which is totally me every time my packages come in. Toblerone, the deliciously iconic triangular-shaped Swiss chocolate, courtesy of Theodore Tobler. This sweet treat is a milk chocolate that consists of nougat, honey, and almonds. The shape of the chocolate was thought to be inspired by the Matterhorn in the Alps. However, it was inspired by a pyramid of dancers that Tobler once saw. The Toblerone logo depicts a mountain, where the highlights create a bear. Bern, Switzerland, where the candy originated, has a coat of arms that also features a bear. Side by side, you can definitely see the homage to the delectable chocolate's birthplace.
2!
Number 2, Tostitos. These Frito-Lay's tortilla chips are famous for their signature scoop design, which works as its own salty bowl, perfect for slathering sauce and all of your dipping needs. If you question these chips' dipping abilities, look to the logo. The logo knows. You see those two little T's in the middle of the brand name logo? Well, those are not just simple letters. Oh no. Those are actually two stick figure party dudes snacking down on some awesome chips. And that little I standing in between the two T-shaped party monsters is no mere vowel. Oh no. That's actually a bowl meant for, you guessed it, dipping. The Pittsburgh Zoo. The Pittsburgh Zoo and PPG Aquarium is one of only 6 zoo and aquarium combinations available for experiencing inside the United States. Inside this Pennsylvania attraction are a ton of exhibits. You can walk from a tropical rainforest over to an African savanna. Lurking inside the white border of that black tree is a stern lioness and a curious gorilla. LG. LG Electronics is a multinational electronics company from South Korea. You're probably most familiar with their smartphones. Funny thing, you know what else is from South Korea? Pac-Man, that's what. And apparently, LG is a big fan of the video game Gobble Monster.
1.
So just how do they film the lion roaring? That's so famous as the start of every MGM movie? No, they don't strap it down to a table and put a camera in front of its face until they get the perfect growl. That probably wouldn't work out too well. We don't even know how that'd work out at all. Wouldn't the lion have to be on sedatives? And if that were the case, how would you get one to growl so fiercely? But anyways, the lion used to shoot the logo that everyone knows and loves today was Leo. He would be shot in his cage with a trainer and camera person present. He's appeared in the studio's movies since the early 60s. Leo wasn't the first MGM lion. That title belongs to Slats, who appeared silently on MGM movies in the 1920s. Another notable lion used for filming was Jackie, who produced the first audible roar in MGM history on the 1928 flick White Shadows in the South Seas. Let's move on to the Goodwill. At first glance, there doesn't appear to be much to the Goodwill logo. Just a smiling white face and the word Goodwill spelled out with a blue background. But look closely at that smiling face and you'll notice, for the first time ever perhaps, that it's just a giant version of the G in Goodwill. Want to know another secret about the Goodwill? That's where I got the outfit you see me wearing right now. Moving on. BMW. BMW has become one of the most recognizable car brands in the entire world. You may have heard that its iconic blue and white logo was made to represent propellers, with the blue being the sky. It's easy to believe. The company has been involved in aviation almost since its founding in 1916. They got their start by making airplane engines during World War I. The propeller explanation, however, is a myth. The logo is borrowed from the colors of the Bavarian flag and the likeness of another logo, RAP. Do you like this video? If you did, check out my channel knowledge feed and be sure to subscribe. Thanks a lot.